take 487,392. Yeah. Okay. I really want to do this, apparently. I really want to do this. Where's my pick? You see my pick? I got one right there. All right. Anyway, first of all, hola, bonjour, how's it going? Oh, cocktail. Forgot about that one. That's Ruski. Anyway, welcome to the second episode of Two String Tuesday. This riff is a smoking riff. It's a lot of fun. But I've already done this, okay? So I don't know if any of you guys do your own little YouTube thing or filming. This is all brand new to me, okay? And I had a great take. It was a really good take. It was very instructional. I was on point, pretty much not many mistakes, and it was good enough to go. And then I realized I left the air conditioner on the entire time I was filming, all right? So I could, part of me just said, just freaking do it, the hell with it. But then when I'm listening to it back, it's just the entire time in the background. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm about to kick my own ass right now, all right? Here we go again. Let's do this. First of all, let's take a listen to the riff we're going to be working with. All right, welcome back. How's it going? My name is Roger Myro, and here we go. I'm going to break that shit down. Here it is. So here's the riff without all the guitar. Well, of course it's with the guitar. Without the bass and the drums. See that? That's what happens when you tune up in between recordings and you don't realize that you were not too. Here we go. One more time. All right. Let's break that shit down. I'm keeping you guys with me through the mistakes, through the foolish crap. It's just part of it. I'm learning with you guys, okay? So, first of all, this guitar is tuned down to drop C. All right, so I'm sure there's plenty of stuff on YouTube or Google. You can Google and figure out how to tune your guitar there. I'm going to play the notes for you. I'll give you a quick rundown. It's basically tuned down a whole step. So where a standard tune 440 guitar is, this is an entire 2 frets lower. The reason why I'm tuned there with this guitar is because that riff sounds badass in this tuning. All right. So I'll go through the notes for you so you can tune it with me, and then you'll be able to play along. But first, do not even attempt to try to tune your guitar if you have a tremolo. I have a hardtail here, okay? In other words, there's no whammy bar. If you try to attempt that with a whammy bar and try to tune your 440 or even a half step down guitar to that, you'll be there for 4 months, okay? Trying to get that thing in tune. Do not do it. If you have a hardtail or if you have a guitar in drop C, fantastic. But if you have a hardtail, let's go through this, all right? These are the notes you're going to be, we'll tune the whole guitar. You're only using the top 2 strings. So it's your choice if you want to tune any more from there. I would, but you don't have to. Here's the top. Oh, sorry. Second string. Third string. Fourth string. That one was a tick sharp as I looked, and that's why I turned my head. Fifth string. and the final 6. So your guitar should sound like... I'm going to show you a little trick here. I'm going to keep it slightly up so you can actually hear what I'm doing. Right? I seen that I was slightly sharp. That will heat the strings up. I just take the palm. It's a trick of the day, guys. I just take the palm. I cannot take credit for this. I actually seen a bass player do it on YouTube, and I was like, that's an amazing idea. Because I was running the air conditioner, like I said, so your strings will tighten up a little bit. All right, so I did that, and now let's check that. The string is actually flat now. So, it was sharp. So anyways, let's break this tune down. But here we go. Here's the riff. Let me play it. All right. So, first of all, we're only using the top 2 strings. We're already in tune, so we are ready to do this. All right, so starting on the 2nd string, we're using the first and 2nd, I'm referring to them as, okay? So starting on the 2nd string, it's wide open. You're gonna hammer on to the 3rd fret and 5th fret. Just like that. Okay? Then you're gonna hit 1 open low string. So it'll sound like that. Let me do that again. Okay. Next part of this riff. That is open, 3, 5. Just like the first part. And then it's open, 5, 6. And then open, 3, 5 again. And then that low string. So the first part of it is, and then you're going to throw 2 chugs in there. Almost forgot about those 2 little chugs. So just, that's part of the riff. Every time, you're always going to those are wide open. The other 2 chugs, those are tight, palm muted. Then you're going to do the first one again. Okay? And then you're going to go to 4 chugs. And then a bend on the 3rd fret. So this is the main riff you're going to be doing every time. And I'm going to stop right before that little last piece because you'll do that same thing every time. The only thing that will change is that last piece. So this is what you're going to be playing. I'll try to do it as a slow speed here. That's the riff you're going to be doing every time. Honestly, without the, I apologize, the last note, because it does change on that 3rd one. That's it. Don't throw the last 2 chugs in there because you'll be going from there after the first riff. You're going to hit those 4 chugs. So it's after the last one, you're going to hit 4 chugs. All right. I kind of messed that up in there a little bit, but you guys could bear with me here. All right, so the second part of that riff is this. 2 chugs. And then open. Let me show you the riff first. Okay, so it's open, 3, this is all top string. Open, 3, 5, 6. All right. 2nd string, 3. Back to the 1st string, 6, 5. All right. So that, so far, this is. Okay. Then you're going to go back to the 6, 3, come back to the 1st string, Oh, sorry. When you go to the 6, it's 3 on the second string, and then back to the 5 on the first string, 3, and then open. So it'll be this. All right, I'm going to do it super slow, so maybe you can play it. So I'll just run through the numbers first. Open, 3, 5, 6, 3 on the second string, back to the first string, 6, 5, 6, back to the second string, 3, back to the first string, 5, 3, open. So that should sound, I'll do it slow. So it should sound like this, and that's going to be super muted. All right? So that's at the end of the riff. So that's after. Okay? So let's do so the third one is identical to the first. You're just doing this again. You're just doing that again. Then the fourth and final piece of this is the same thing as we're doing. Okay? Then you're going to do 4 chugs on the open top string. Okay? And then it's 3 both strings together, and I'm doing down picks on this final part here. So that'll sound like, and I drag that last one. Not out of time. I drag it right before the 1, so it puts me right back. So I'm going to do just that last little chug. So. So if you hear that, I'm coming back in on the 1. I'm still there. I'm not like dragging it out of time completely. And that sounds amazing, like if you have your whole band do it at once. Like if you hear in the beginning part of this video where I played it, being that I wrote the riff, I knew what I was going to do. So I played it together with the low toms, and it just sounded just nice and beefy and nasty. But anyways, let me play the riff one more time for you. All right, so hopefully you guys will get that. Hopefully you got something out of this. Definitely, if you do and you're interested, man, I'm going to try to pump one of these out every week, man. 2-string Tuesdays, I'm going to do that. There's also going to be more stuff to this channel, which is super cool, especially if you're a typical musician like I was through my entire life, and you don't have a lot of money, and you're trying to record on a low budget, we'll just say. And I'm going to be doing like little shows and little things about that, how you can get a big sound with little stuff without spending tens of thousands of dollars. And especially in today's world, it's like there's so much technology out there that is super cool. Before we go, always stay to the end, because I will take you out with a solo over the top, and what I'm going to show you now is the scale that you can use over the top of this. So first of all, I'm just going to show you, I'm going to tell you numbers rather than notes, just because this is tuned down and I don't want to get involved in that. So second string, 5, 6. This is it's in C, but technically it would be a D harmonic minor if you in standard tuning. So 5, 6 on the second string. And then to the third string down, we're counting down. We're going to go 4, 5, 7, 8. I love this scale. I've been in love with this scale since I started to play. And then the next string down, on the fourth string down, it's going to be 5, 7, 8. Okay? And then on the fifth string down, we're looking at 7, 8. And then on the final string, the sixth one, the highest one, it's going to be 5, 6, 8. So that should sound like. Kind of muted that other one. Anyways, that's a cool scale to jam over this, and the D pentatonic, which is really cool. Again, you're starting on the 5th fret, so it would be the C pentatonic in this case, but in the D position. So that is 5 on the 2nd string, starting on the 2nd string, and I just keep doing that because the low string is tuned down to a low 6, right? So just messes up the pattern if I try to tell you from the top string down. So on the 2nd string, 5, 8, and then on the 3rd string down, we're going 5, 7. The next string down, 5, 7 also. And then on the 5th string, going down, we're 6, 8. And then we're going on the last string, it's going to be 5, 8. So. Anyways, guys, it was fun. And now I've got to think about, after we're done here, I'm going to think about next week's riff for you guys. I'm going to try to get one every week for you guys. It's a challenge to me, okay, to have to come up with these things. So enjoy, man. I hope it was fun. If you like it, man, definitely subscribe. And I'm going to keep on doing this. And there's going to be more to this channel. It should be pretty entertaining, hopefully, amongst instructional. But until then, man, das vidanya, bon journey. Later, guys.